Hi friends! Welcome to Royal Gems and Minerals. We're so happy to have you here. Whether you've been with us for years or you've just stumbled into the crystal world, we are truly honored to share this time and space with you. You've arrived in a place where learning is celebrated, laughter is welcome, and connection is everything. Our live shows are a mix of fun, intention, and community. A space where you can just be yourself, relax, and maybe discover your next crystal companion along the way. Everything we do here is centered in love. We've found that sharing crystals opens the door to so much more: healing, growth, friendship, and joy. These treasures come from around the world, and each one is hand selected with care to help support you on your personal journey. Whether you're shopping or just soaking in the energy, there's never any pressure here. You are part of something special just by being here. We want you to feel welcome, grounded, and free to engage in whatever way feels right for you. If something calls to you, wonderful. If you're here just to hang out, that's perfect too. If you're ready to claim an item, all you need to do is comment with what it is and say mine or sold. We'll go in the order of comments on our screen and let you know if it's been set aside for you. Every claim is a commitment, so please only claim what you are ready to bring home with you. You're always welcome to ask questions, request crystals you'd like to see, or scoop up some of our crystal confetti. That's one of our favorite parts of the show. If this is your first time, welcome. We'd love to get your email address if you'd like to shop. You can send it in a private message or drop it right in the comments. We offer many payment options, including Shop Pay, PayPal, debit or credit cards, Apple Pay, and more, making things easy and secure. Every crystal that leaves our altar has been cleansed and charged with care. We use sound, smoke, and intention to ensure your treasures arrive energetically ready to support your highest good. One of the most magical parts of this journey has been the community we've built. If you haven't already, we invite you to join our private Facebook group, Crystal Ascension. You'll find behind-the-scenes peeks, giveaways, learning posts, and a deeper connection to this journey we're all on. Wherever you're watching from tonight, thank you. We're a family-run business, and the fact that you're here spending your time with us means more than we can say. So be sure to share the live if you feel called. Listen for the giveaway keyword and keep an eye out for our little altar friend, Bora. If you spot him first and type in his name, you'll win a special gift. Take a deep breath with me and settle in. Enjoy the energy. We are so grateful you are here. Hi, friends. Happy Lionsgate. So excited to be here with all of you. I hope you are ready to create a beautiful, amazing crystal grid. It's me, Stacy Royal with Royal Gems and Minerals. And if you'd like your name to be put on the grid and you haven't let me know so far, let me know. We have lots of space available. So if you want me to add your name, let me know. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to hop on. So we'll be adding names to the grid, and we'll scan the altar before we get started, and then we will chat about Lionsgate and gridding tonight. But I am super, super excited to be here with all of you. And let me know if you have shared the live. I'll enter you for our share giveaway. Melissa, welcome. Thank you so much for sharing. It really means a lot to me when you share the live. It's one of the best ways that we spread the word about our family-run business, and it really means a lot to us. Tonight for the grid, our intention is going to be, may we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. You can see it right there in the back. That's going to be our intention for tonight on this crystal grid. Hi, Esty. Happy Saturday.
Hi, Sarah Margaret. Thank you for sharing, Esty. Let me write you down. Appreciate the shares. Hi, Joyce. Oh my gosh, I know I'm so excited to do gridding this evening. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. Happy Lionsgate. Nice to see you, Joyce H. Thank you so much for sharing. Let me write you down. Thank you for sharing, Joyce M. I just wrote you down. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. Thank you for sharing. I wrote you down. Hi, Casper. Happy Lionsgate. Let me know if you want your name on the grid and I will add you on there. Welcome, Rebecca. It's so nice to see you and thank you for sharing. Sarah, you want on the grid? All right, I'm going to add names to the grid. So make sure you just type them in. If you commented on the posts, I more than likely added you already. I added you, Sarah. Happy Lionsgate, Rebecca. Esty, I did add your name to the grid. I'm so glad your skull is happy, Melissa. Hi, Lisi. Nice to see you. I added your name to the grid per your request in the chat. You are so welcome. I am so excited to grid with all of you. So I have my cauldron here. I did cleanse the area. I actually cleaned it and intentioned the area, but we'll do a little bit of cleansing together. And then I have some different supplies. If you ordered a gridding kit from me, I do have those supplies here. We'll be using those. I'm also going to add some other stones into the grid and tonight kind of how it's going to flow. I have an idea of how it's going to flow. As we will scan the altar. I hadn't changed much from the other night, but we'll scan the altar. If you'd like to look at something, we can definitely do that. We'll do that while we're waiting for people to get on. Then we're going to talk about what the Lion's Gate is. We're going to talk a little bit about what crystal gridding is and why you would want to do it. And then we will set up the grid together. And after we set up the grid, we're going to do a guided meditation for maybe 15, 20 minutes, just to keep that energy flowing and activate the grid really nicely. So that's kind of how it's going to flow tonight. Hi, Ruth. Welcome. Thank you for sharing. I just wrote you down. Yay! I'm so glad you're burning some Palo Santo. I'm going to burn some Palo. I might burn some sage tonight. I'll burn some sweetgrass when we get started to really set in that intention. Hi, Steph. Happy Lionsgate. So nice to see you. If you'd like your name added to the crystal grid, let me know, because once we get started with the crystal grid, I won't be able to add names. And so if you would like your name added, let me know. Melissa, there's a amethyst with the druzy sphere right up there. This one is 222. And then we have the two little guys down here. These are also amethyst. And they're 1555. So we're going to just scan the altar for a few minutes as we wait for people to hop on. If you'd like your name put on the Lionsgate crystal grid, type it in. Let me know. If you messaged me or you commented on a post, I already added you. But if we haven't chatted about it or I didn't like your comment, then you should let me know again and we can definitely check it out. I have that UV reactive selenite over here. We have some agate pieces. You're going to use sage spray tonight. I love it. That's a great way to cleanse everything. Hi, Roxy. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome. Thank you for sharing. I will write you down. Gina Romano, I will add your name to the grid. So happy to have you here. Steph, you said you don't know what you're in for, but you're gonna add your name. All right, it'll be awesome. I will be energizing and working with the grid probably up until about 11:11, and then I'll redo the grid for 11:11. SD, I still do have Larimar heart necklace. If you'd like to see, I can show you. Oh, Casper, I'm so glad you were able to look through some of your gridding supplies and you've gotten a bunch from me. I just love crystal gridding. I really do. I've been doing it for almost 10 years. Almost 10 years I've been crystal gridding, and it's just such a powerful modality to work with. Steph, thank you for sharing. I just wrote you down. Appreciate that. You're cleansing with Florida water tonight. That's perfect. Hi, Lori Hamilton. Welcome. All right, I will grab the Larimar heart out to show you, Esty. We're looking at some pyrite. There's golden healer and pyrite out here. And if you would like your name to be put on the crystal grid tonight, let me know. We're going to give people a few minutes to hop on before we start gridding tonight. All right, we had two of the Larimar hearts. There's this beauty. Oh, hi, Shannon. Welcome. It's so nice to see you. We've missed you too. I'm so glad you came to the Lions Gate gridding. Would you like your name put on the Lions Gate grid? Lori, let me know if you and Janet would like your names put on the grid. This one is so beautiful, set in the sterling silver, that nice bezel setting there. This one is 315. 315. And we have the smaller one. You don't need the kit to grid with us. This one is $189. You can grid with anything that you have on hand. I would love to add your name to the grid. And you are welcome to participate tonight, even if you don't have the gridding kit. You remember, there's no rules when it comes to crystal gridding. You can't do it wrong. You can do it with rocks from your driveway or own crystals, anything like that. You can add feathers or flowers or acorns or anything. You did? Okay. I'll make sure that your name is on there. Lori, thank you. I feel like I did add you. Do you know if Janet would like to be added? Yeah, I do have you, Lori. I apologize. I'm going to try a little bit of the classical music here and see if it's going to be like the vibe I'm hoping for the gridding. That amethyst sphere, it's so gorgeous. It has some really big points in there. And then it has the goethite inclusions, which are those darker freckled spots that you see. It is a really beautiful druzy sphere, Melissa. Yes, those are the 2 Larimar pendants I had from the other night, Esty. I can show them to you next to each other if you'd like. As you're hopping on, if you want your name put on the crystal grid tonight, just type it in, let me know. And I am happy to add you, and we'll get started here shortly for gridding. You sure can, Melissa. I will set it aside for you. Thank you. Do you see anything on the altar while we're waiting for people to hop on that you want me to tell you about? Please just type it in. Let me know. I'm loving all this golden color here for upcoming fall. We have some nice golden healer and pyrite pieces. 25.55 on the smaller spheres and 29 on the larger one. Gorgeous combination. You got it, Esty. Thank you. It is truly, truly stunning. I love to look through Oracle and Tarot decks, Joyce. The artwork just blows my mind sometimes. So we are getting ready to start gridding. I just wanted to give people a chance to hop on. If there's something out here you want to see up close or know more about, let me know. We have some UV reactive selenite. There's a Vel wand. We have our brass figures. There's a banded onyx box there. I do have a list started for the joy jars. They will be out energizing under the moon tonight for Lionsgate. So if you want to call in more joy, the joy jar might be just what you need. It's going to smell amazing, and it will just inundate your senses so that you can really feel joy. And I'm really excited about those. We have some pyrite flowers and spheres, some vogels. If you've shared, let me know. We're probably going to be hanging out over here in this corner a little bit. So I do want to talk a little bit about Lionsgate, and while I do so, I'm going to start cleansing the gridding area over here. Like I said, I already cleaned, I already cleansed everywhere over here. I already intentioned, but I'll do it while I'm talking, and we can just chat a little bit about Lionsgate, what it is, why people honor it, and then we will chat about what crystal gridding is. So feel free to tag your friends, share the live, and invite people that might be interested. So if you've not heard of the Lionsgate before, or you're curious, oh, I've got a fan going. I can't light it in front of the camera. So if you really think about some of our rituals and different things that we honor, it really stems back from ancient times, and it really starts with the sky, right? Before they before there were phones or calendars or different things like that to help us track time. What did people track with? They tracked with the sun and the moon and the stars, right? And so what would happen is they would notice certain themes that would be repetitive. And the Lion's Gate is one of those times that they would have noticed, okay? And I'm going to burn this hollow. Give me a second to blow on it. And so Sirius is a star that they would watch. They would track Sirius, the star in the sky, and it happens to be one of the brightest stars that we have in the nighttime sky. So I have to light this again. So for part of the year, Sirius disappears and is not visible to some parts of the world, right? And then the star Sirius starts to become visible again right before sunrise. You can start to see it in the sky again. So the Egyptians really marked this return of the Sirius star on their calendar, or when they were noting time and the ritual of it, because it occurred right around the time that the Nile River flooded. And it's so important because the Nile was life to Egypt. And so when Sirius appeared, it meant the flooding of the river was right around the corner. And that meant that life would continue on. It would be sustained. So the river would replenish the land and make farming happen. And that's where we get the Lion's Gate. It's just a way that we honor it. The lion from Lion's Gate, why we call it that these days, is because, let me grab something really quick. I'm going to burn this herba santa so I can cleanse this while I'm talking to all of you. I can't light it in front because the fan is blowing everything. But we have the lion because Lion's Gate always falls in August or Leo season. So we have the lion show up for us, and it's easier for us to remember it as the Lion's Gate that way. And this is being hard to light for me. But really, with a lion, and most Leos, you know, they don't ask for your permission to be a lion or to be a Leo, right? They are just powerful energy. Hold on, I think I burned my thumb, you guys. And I'm not seeing any comments come through, so let me reload this and see what happens. Not that I would expect comments right now, but it's just weird that I haven't seen any. Hold on. I'm burning my finger and reloading the comments, and all right. So anyways, the lion offers us a sense of courage and confidence and strength. So I have this burning here. You can burn something like that, and you can put your tools through the smoke to cleanse them. If you decide to cleanse with the smoke, you can cleanse with your sprays, with your intention, with sound. All of that is just fine. I'll try not to burn my finger I did it off the camera. I don't know if you can see it smoking there, but it's working now. I have some different tools I'm going to use tonight, some different wands to activate the grid. So we'll just run those through the smoke while we are chatting. And so again, the modern part is the lion because of Leo season. But then also today is 8/8, right? And 8 is always associated with abundance and achievement, your personal power. I'm going to add some shungite rounds to the grid tonight. Thank you, Lori. I will. But I really like 8/8. It's also my mom's birthday today, so I feel like I carry a little bit of the Lionsgate energy in me since she's my mom. And it's just the infinity symbol. If you turn the 8 on its side, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the selenite Merkabas. I was called to have them out, so we will cleanse them as we go. So really what we're honoring, I also don't know if I'm going to use the Sri Yantra or the Vel wand in the center. But really we're honoring just this moment in time, our intention that we have right now, and honoring the idea of different cycles happening and honoring what has grown. And you can just hold your crystals in the smoke for a moment just to give them a refresher. And so we're also honoring tonight things that we are ready to let go of, what we're going to put down, right? And so when we release things, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be a huge change or anything like that. It can be any type of belief that you feel is holding you back. It can be resentment, perfectionism, anything like that. If you're constantly worrying about what other people think, you can let go of that type of thing. If there's a bad habit that you're trying to break, right now, bringing awareness to that can really, really help you let it go. And so I did include 4 Lemurian points in the kit, but I wanted to use bigger ones. So I have Lemurian, they're just bigger tonight. I will let my mom know you said happy birthday, Deborah. Thank you. So we can really, after we release things, then we're going to call in things that we want to be aligned with, right? And we are going to call in abundance or love or courage or friendship, creativity, peace. Like all of us can have our own thing that we are looking to work with and release and call in. So that's why tonight I wanted to make it a collective intention, and it's right back here on the screen. You can see it right there. It says, may we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. And that's really what we're going to be focusing on tonight, because we all have different hopes and different struggles and different dreams that we hope to achieve. So I think our intention can be personal to ourselves. And if you're building a grid with us, it can be really personal and intentioned and tailored to you as well. But this will be the collective intention for us. And you can add your intention to our collective grid. If you are not building one yourself, definitely stay here and add your intention to the grid that we're going to build together. Thank you all for the birthday wishes to my mom. I will make sure that she knows all of you said happy birthday. She will love that. So tonight really isn't about asking the universe to just make all of our problems disappear or magically build the future. And by the way, some of you got your kit and it did not have the selenite cubes in there. That would be my fault. So I'll make it up to you somehow. If you didn't get your cubes, just let me know and I will take care of it. Thank you all for birthday wishes for my mom. So really, this is just letting the universe know that you're here and you're showing up and you're being intentional about it, right? And you're being an intentional participant in your future. And that is really, really lovely. I did get out some extra pieces that I did not cleanse earlier. So that's what I'm doing right now. And so I'm just really excited to be here and share this energy with all of you. And if you happen to be catching the replay, you are welcome to join in and grid along with us. The energy is really powerful for about 3 days before and 3 days after the close of the Lion's Gate. But the Lion's Gate does not close until the 12th, okay? So if you want your name added, if you've just hopped on and you'd like your name added to our collective grid, let me know and I will add your name. We have lots of space available. No selenite in your kit. I knew it, Lori. I think there was like 4 or 5 of you that I forgot the selenite, so I do apologize for that. You have your calm candle burning and some abundance. I love it, Ruth. That's fabulous. So we did cleanse our items. So I'm going to grab some sweet grass for a moment, and we're going to talk a little bit about what crystal gridding is and why you would want to do it and how it works, okay? So let me grab my sweetgrass. I like sweetgrass. Actually, I'm going to wait to do the sweetgrass. I was going to move this, but I'll wait to do it until we're starting the grid. I'll just cleanse a few more things. I want you to know that if you're here, and you've not grid before, or you are new to it and you're just curious about it and want some more information, I have taught many crystal gridding classes before. If you need a tag in one of the classes, let me know. I'm happy to get you a tag. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Ruth. You can use any supplies that you have on hand if you want to build a grid right along with us. But the one rule with crystal gridding, okay, is the fact that there are no rules, okay? You cannot do it wrong. There's no crystal gridding police coming to make sure you did it right or make sure that your citrine is facing the right direction, okay? You cannot do it wrong at all. And you can use different things with Flower of Life or Sacred Geometry to help the universe acclimate to your grid a little bit easier, but it's also not required, okay? The most important part of crystal gridding is going to be your intention, okay? That's the most important part. And like I said, back here, we'll move this back. That's going to be our intention that we're focused on tonight. And so you don't need any special supplies. If you grabbed our Lionsgate kit to grid with us, that's fabulous. If you're using your own crystal gridding supplies, that's also fabulous. I have the kit here, and I'll also be adding in some other crystals that I felt called to have out here. I may or may not use all of them. But you could use even just one single crystal, okay? As long as you intention it, and you can definitely just use one crystal. You could use 20 crystals, okay? There's really no rules. You don't even need crystals to crystal grid, okay? It would just be gridding at that point. But you could go get rocks from your driveway, okay? There's really no right or wrong. You could use flowers out of your garden. You could use leaves that you collected, or feathers, or shells, or acorns. You could add a photograph to your grid. Okay, there's really no right or wrong way. You could have a word that you handwrite as the center of your grid, right? There's just nothing that you can do will be wrong. There was supposed to be 2 pieces of selenite, Lori, for the grid. So if it's something that carries meaning to you, then you can use it and make it a part of your grid, okay? The objects that we use, they give something physical for our intention to hold on to and to remind us of it, or we can hold it in our hands and really focus the intention on an item, all right? But you don't, and the reason why crystals work so well is because they have their own frequency and vibration, and they're constantly changing our frequency and our vibration, and they're matching it and upgrading it, and that's why crystal energy works so well, and that's also why it works so well in crystal gridding. If you're just hopping on, I do want to let you know, if you want your name on the crystal grid, let us know, because once we start the grid, I can't add any more names. You can if you feel called to, Carolyn. So when we say that we want the grid to hold our intention, what we're saying is that it's going to hold our idea, and it's going to be a reminder for you. When you walk past your crystal grid or you see it, it's a reminder of what you're working towards. It is a reminder of what you're releasing, and a reminder of what you're choosing tonight. Vicky, let me double check. I'll make sure that you are. I will add you right now, Vicky. So, and when I do the grid tonight, you don't have to make yours look just like mine. I'll be adding a few extra pieces from the gridding set, and you can do the same. You can add less. So the one rule that we will follow tonight is that we're going to build with intention, and that's going to be the main thing that we follow. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. If you use a feather, it could be that reminder that you want to feel lighter throughout your day. You could use something that someone gave you and it has meaning to you. You're welcome, Vicky. So I want this to be a personal experience for you. Yes, we're going to build it collectively. Yes, I'm going to be chatting with you guys, but I really want it to be a personal experience for you, a physical representation of your intention. And we're just going to work together and hold the intention collectively, and it will stay here. Like I said, I'll probably leave it up until 11:11. I sure can add your friend. Yes, it always is the intention, Lori. So really, don't overthink this, all right? We're all here together. We're all friends, and just grab your crystals or your driveway rocks or whatever you have, your flowers, and we're just going to build something together tonight, and I am just so excited about it. So, I say that we've been here for almost 40 minutes. I cannot believe that I just talked for almost 40 minutes, but hey, here we are. And I cleansed the space, so I do want to get ready, and we'll build our grids together. I'll talk about the stones and the energy. I'll give us some affirmations that we can work with, and everything as we build the grid. Roxanne, I would love to add your friends. If anyone else would like to be added to the crystal grid, please let me know. I'm filling it in right now. Sure can, Carolyn. If anyone else would like to be added, let me know. So I'm going to grab my sweet grass, and then we'll get started. Yes, I can add names, SD and Carolyn, no problem. And throughout the time that the grid is set up, I will be adding Reiki intention to it and working with it energetically. So you won't just feel the energy from tonight. You will feel it the whole time that the crystal grid is set up. I love sweetgrass. It is so good for holding the intentional energy. So as I burn this, without burning my finger again, as I burn this, let's all just take a moment and think of that intention that's there in the background. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. I gotta have a little bit more smoke than that. It was not enough. There we go. That's a little better. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. All right, I'm going to move my dish out of the way. I am done with the cleansing part. And we are going to get started. So if anyone else would like your name added to the grid, please let me know and I will add you. I'm going to grab a drink before we get started. All right. I am so excited to do this with all of you. So what I'm going to do is, because I want this this sheet to be on top, I'm going to put the sheet with everyone's name on it underneath. And I'm going to stick my sheet right there. So if you have your sheet, you can get it ready in your space where you would like it. And I just want you to know that everything that we do tonight is going to focus around that collective intention that you see in the back there. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. And as we go through this, we'll be doing some affirmations together, and feel free to add your own intention to your pieces and to your grid. So we cleanse our space. I'm going to take just a moment to gather my energy, and I'm really going to think about this intention for a moment. So you can take a couple deep breaths if you'd like to ground yourself. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. I do plan to add an extra touch with the sacred geometry on here. A lot of the times you can build your grid with a little bit of intention in the symmetry of it. You don't have to. I really enjoy doing that. I feel like the universe can just understand the energy better when you do it in a symmetrical pattern, but that's always my choice. I think I'm going to do a Vel wand in the center. I know a couple of you had done Vel wands in the center, and I was undecided, but I think that's what we're going to put in the center of the grid. And I'm going to set mine on a shungite stone in the center. So, as we build the grid, I want you to take your center stone, if you have one. If you don't have a center stone, that's okay. But I really want you to focus on your center stone and look at it and realize that this is going to be the heart of your grid. This is the heart and soul of your grid, that center stone that's offering its energy out to all the rest of the stones around it. So really, I want you to think about why you're here with us tonight, and think about what you're ready to release, and also just what you are ready to welcome. And if you're at home and gridding, you can hold it between both of your hands. And I really want you also to think about what alignment with your highest good, what would that look like and feel like for you? And I really want you to put that into this center stone. You really don't have to share the answer with me. Just let this intention be yours. And I'm going to just say this intention, and you can repeat it, or after I say it, I'll say it kind of slow so that you can repeat it. I place my intention at the heart of this grid and open myself to what is aligned with my highest good. I like to start with the center stone. You don't have to. I'm going to grab my citrine stones. And as you're building your grid, you do not have to place the stones in the same spot that I do. Okay? Follow your intuition. and place them where you feel called to put them on your grid. I love citrine. It is all about abundance and joy and new opportunities. I thought that was perfect for this grid with the citrine. One of my favorite stones for feeling flow. And citrine doesn't just give you what you're asking for, but it also helps you call in those opportunities and blessings that you might not see yet. And so it's just really powerful, flowy energy with citrine. And so we're going to hold those in between our palms here. And we're going to say, I welcome abundance, opportunity, joy, and beautiful possibilities into my life. And I did not pre-plan this grid, so we're just going to follow my intuition on where we place the stones. I didn't practice or anything. So you can't do it wrong. I promise you, you can't do it wrong. I have sunstone tumbles. Sunstone again is super, super joyful energy. It's great for igniting your personal light, letting your light shine out brighter to others. It really gives you a sense of confidence. And it just is a reminder that we can take up space. We can be ourselves, and we can add our voice and our creativity into the collective. So I really love this for Lionsgate. And you can hold your crystals in between your hands. There's always this energetic portal in your hand. So if you put your crystals there, that's a great place to energize them and intention them. Cover it with your other hand. And with sunstone, you can repeat after me if you would like. I confidently step into my light and give myself permission to shine. When you're ready, you can open your hand, grab your sunstone tumbles or whatever tumbles you are using right now for this grid. You can put them on the grid wherever you feel called. I have red tiger eye pieces next. I love that, Gina. You said your 6-year-old is bringing you random crystals from around the house, which is making quite the interesting grid. I love that. It's going to be so powerful, Gina. I hope you share a picture. I'll make a post, and if you've gridded with us tonight, you're welcome to post a picture of your grid. I would love to see what everybody came up with. We're going to do red tiger eye. I love the protective energy of tiger eye. It also gives you a bit of courage and motivation. Red tiger eye is about working towards your goals and taking action. So red tiger eye on this grid is going to remind you to be an active participant in your life, okay? It's really, really calling you to that. And just helps you to feel empowered to take that action, to create the life that you are looking for and what you are dreaming of. So let's hold the crystals in between our hands. And you can hold it in one hand or you can hold it in two and really encase those crystals in your energy. Oh, I love that you use terahertz as your center stone, Lori. That will be really powerful and call in some great frequencies for you. We're going to say to our red tiger eye stones, I courageously take inspired action toward the life that I am creating. And if you're just hopping on and you're not gridding alongside us, you are welcome to stay here and join us, add your energy to the grid. We're going to do a grid activation at the end, and then also a really nice guided meditation that I'm so excited about. Next, I'm going to use some smoky quartz. I love putting smoky quartz on a grid because it is so protective, and it's really going to make sure nothing negative accidentally attaches to the grid, okay? These would have also came in your Lionsgate kit. Smoky quartz is a really grounding energy, really protective. It's going to help you in letting go of things and making space, and it's going to hold a really safe space for you. So this stone is really going to be on this grid for helping us release things and then holding that safe space. So it is just a reminder that we don't have to carry everything, and we don't have to do it by ourselves, right? And so it's just that reminder that to make space for something new, we have to put something down, right? Something old, something that's taking up the space that we're hoping to open up. We have to put it down. So we are going to breathe into our smoky quartz a little bit. We'll really be grateful and thankful to the smoky quartz. You can breathe in with me. And we are going to say this together. You can say it out loud. You can say it in your mind. You can think it. You don't have to say anything. I lovingly release what no longer serves me and create space for what comes next. Those are 6 beautiful stones on here. You can take your time, place your stones where you would like to on your grid. I have 6 stones that I'm working with here. Feel free to adjust any of your other stones, or if you bump them. So I am going to do the Lemurian quartz next. I'm feeling really called to put my shungite pieces underneath my Lemurian. So you have Lemurian that came in your gridding set, but I'm going to place the shungite before I place the Lemurian. So I know some of you added some shungite to your grids. So I really like shungite. It's again going to be another protective stone on here, and it's just really grounding and protective. And I feel called to put it underneath my Lemurian because it's going to provide like a grounded almost foundation beneath the Lemurian, and the Lemurian is going to be calling in energy, and this is just going to help root that higher vibration energy into the grid a little bit. So if you're working with shungite tonight, or if you're not, you're welcome to send your intention to these pieces. You can repeat it with me or say it in your mind. I am grounded, protected, and present as I move forward. That's what the shungite is going to offer us on this grid tonight. As I gathered my supplies, I was really just asking what wanted to be out here. We also have some tiger eye, golden healer and pyrite, some smoky quartz and selenite over there in the corner. And I think these pieces tie the shungite in the center part of the grid nicely together. Next, I'm going to grab the Lemurian point. There were smaller ones included in the gridding set, but I wanted to use larger ones here. Oh my goodness, Lori. I am so sorry that I missed one of your smokies. I promise, since I missed the cubes in the gridding sets, I will make it up to you, I promise. I always do. I'm glad you had one available. These are beautiful, high vibrational Lemurian quartz points. I love how nicely these hold intention and how they offer a sense of clarity. They also really, really amplify energy. So it's going to really increase the energy that you feel of the grid and hold that intention so nicely for you. So we are going to think about the intention that you gave to your center stone there. I want you to think about that intention and really put that into the Lemurian quartz. Think about that personal intention, that thing that you are working on. And I'm going to state the collective intention right now. And then we will energize these, and I'll give you an affirmation that you can say to your Lemurian points. But right now, let's focus on this, and we will say, may we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. It's that intention right back there that you see on the wall. All right, we're going to intention the Lemurians. You can repeat it after me, or you can say it quietly in your head, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I am clear in my intention, open to guidance, and ready to receive what is aligned with my highest good. And so it is. I agree, Lori. I do want to add some selenite to the grid. I have cubes in your set. You should have gotten 2 cubes, but I forgot the cubes. So I am going to add 2 selenite cubes. I'm undecided. Let me think about it for a moment. No, I might add all the selenite I have out here. I'm going to maybe add these. I'll show you the other selenite options I have. And I'm also going to put these in the corner of our grid tonight also. So this is what I'm saying. There's no rules. There's no right or wrong selenite piece. So if you got a kit with forgotten selenite, it's okay. We will share the energy of the selenite here tonight. But I do really love selenite. It offers you a lot of clarity and a lot of peace and just this comfort with the white light, right? With this white light energy. And after you release things, what comes after that, excuse me, what comes after that is space, right? When you let go of something, it gives you a space so that you can call in what it is you're calling in, right? So selenite is really good for cleansing out the noise, and it helps you to get quieter in your space. And when you use selenite, especially in a grid, it keeps the grid charged and energized, but it also holds this really nice space for you. And what it does is it helps you be open to and recognize what truly feels aligned for you. Okay? So together we are going to intention our selenite. I'm going to hold these also. So you're welcome to say this with me or say it in your mind. And we're going to intention our selenite for the grid. I welcome peace, clarity, and alignment with my highest good. I think I might use the Merkabas too. I don't know. I don't want that there. Let me think for a moment. I'm going to use at least 2 of the Merkabas. So there's labradorite that you've got in your gridding set. Beautiful and transformative. All about trust and letting your creativity flow with you. And since it's so much about trust, it's going to help you remember that there's no timeline for this, right? We don't know how the universe is going to give us what we're requesting. We don't know how it's going to show up in our lives, right? And so labradorite is just asking us to trust how things are going to unfold in its own way. We're not in charge. We're not in control of it. And we just need to trust ourselves and just continue to be, right? Thank you, Joyce. I agree. It is looking quite beautiful down there. So we're going to intention our labradorite pieces, and you can repeat it with me as you hold it into your hands here. You can think it. I trust the transformation unfolding with me, and I am welcoming who I am becoming. So I do have a couple of tiger eye hearts. I was really feeling called to put some love intention onto the grid. And again, this is going to be the golden tiger eye. I have 6 hearts here. These are just the crystal hearts that I gift to all of you. So some of you might have a large collection of crystal hearts. I know I gift them a lot. I give them away to people. I think some of you do also. But if you have some hearts for your grid, they are just really, really beautiful. These are going to, again, be about aligned choices that we're making, right? And that we do want to be pushing forward, but that's not always what courage is, right? Courage can be just listening to our heart and what our heart wants and following that path that we know to be true for us, right? And so I just really, really like the tiger eye in the heart form, because it's just reminding us that we have the courage to chase after our heart's desires, right? So I really, really love these. I might only use 4. We'll see where I put them. But we're going to intention the tiger eye hearts together. And I hope you can just feel the love here. And I hope that everything is resonating with you, and that you're really feeling this collective intention that we have tonight as we build this grid together. So let's intention these tiger eye hearts. I have the courage to follow what feels true to my heart. Beautiful tiger eye hearts. I might see if I can grab 2 more tiger eye hearts. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to add 2 more hearts. The tiger eye to the grid. And the grid is feeling pretty complete to me. I am going to add a couple copper pieces to my grid. I love the way copper feels on a grid and the way that it just helps get the energy moving. So I have a couple of sculpted copper pieces. I'm going to put them down here at the corner of my grid. I want you to just take a moment and look at your grid, look at this beautiful collective grid that we created. I'm going to try and back up just a little so you can see the whole thing and the intention. We'll try. Now you can see the whole thing here. I just really want you to... I love that. You're using smoke from your incense to cleanse and energize the stones before placing them. It's so fun how the smoke seems to surround each one. I love that, Lori. So I really want you to look at the grid and recognize what you've chosen to release, how you're open to creating space and seeking clarity tonight, the ability to trust the transformation that's happening, that you have courage, that it's okay to take action and allow ourselves to shine, that we're able to recognize and call in abundance. And it's also a reminder for us that we want to be open to the possibilities that we haven't even seen yet, that we don't even know are coming to us. And it's okay if your grid doesn't look like mine, or if you didn't set up a grid and you're just enjoying the energy from this grid, that's perfectly okay. Thank you, Roxy. It's so beautiful and powerful. I agree. Your intention doesn't have to be the same as mine. I want it to be personal for you. And we just have this beautiful shared intention tonight. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. And I do want to activate the grid. I was torn on which wand I was going to use, but I'm feeling my green calcite natural wand here. I'm going to use that one to activate. I'm going to leave my sunstone wand here at the base of the grid. And a great way, I'm going to show you for a second on how you can activate a grid. You can hold your wand however you would like to feel comfortable holding it. And what we're going to do is we're going to start in the center of the grid as we activate it. I'm going to talk a little bit and say a few things as we activate the grid together. Okay. And then we'll activate the grid. Then after that, I plan to do a guided meditation. This activation part should only take a minute or so, but then I think we're going to do like a 10 to 15 minute guided meditation. I am so glad you're feeling extremely relaxed right now. I love to hear that, Deborah. So if you're ready and you have your wand, you're going to activate your grid. We're going to do that now. If you are just enjoying watching this grid be activated, just take a moment and just follow along with me. Hold on. Let me grab a drink before I do this. Throat clearing is a lot of energy moving and releasing. Not necessarily because I am thirsty. All right. Now that we've placed our stones here, we're going to connect them and activate them. And I just want you to bring your attention and your energy to the center stone that you placed. We're going to take in a deep breath here and make it slow and release it. So we're going to begin here at the heart of our grid with our own intention and our own hopes and our own path here. You can start moving your wand around that center grid, and we're going to spiral outward in a small, slow spiral. And as we do this, we're just going to connect each stone, each energetic intention that we gave the stones. We're going to connect them to each other so they can share their purpose and share their intention. And I just want to remind us that we can remain grounded as we grow. May we lovingly release what we are finished carrying. May we create space for peace and clarity. May we trust the transformations already unfolding within us. May we have the courage to listen to our hearts and the courage to act when the path becomes clear. May we allow ourselves to shine without becoming smaller for the comfort of others. May we recognize abundance in the forms that it already takes and remain open to opportunities, blessings, and possibilities we cannot yet see. As these stones connect, imagine the intention at the center of your grid moving outward through each stone, through the entire grid. And here we hold space within our collective grid for every person whose name has been added to our grid. Everyone has their own story, their own intention, their own path. We don't ask that everyone's journey look the same. We simply hold the intention that is what is truly aligned may become clearer, that what is ready to be released may become easier to put down, and that we may have the courage to take the next step when it appears. For ourselves, for everyone represented within this collective grid, and for the highest good of all, we bring our intentions together now. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. With gratitude for what has been, with openness for what is, and with trust in what is still becoming, this grid is activated. And so it is. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad you're using your fire quartz mini wand, Ruth. Let's just stay in this energy for a moment longer. I'm going to light a candle here and get ready to do the guided meditation. So please find a comfortable position for yourself. Get comfortable. Allow your body to settle in. And we're going to do a guided meditation in just a moment. I'm going to move things out of the way. I'm going to put the candle here, and I'm going to turn down the lights for the guided meditation also. I might put some words up on the screen so that anybody hopping on knows that they can join in at any time. And if you have any questions or anything you want to add tonight, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And we're going to do the guided meditation, and we'll probably just end the live after the guided meditation. Thank you, Esty. Thank you, Joyce. All right, if everybody is ready, I really want you to find a comfortable position and relax into your space. You can sit or stand, you can lie down, you can just be right where you are. Someplace that's going to allow you to relax a little bit. And once you're comfortable, let's close our eyes. You can let your hands just rest naturally, gently, right where you are. I want you to unclench your jaw and let your shoulders fall away from your ears. I want you to take a long, slow breath in through your nose. Hold it gently for just a moment and slowly breathe it out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in slowly And as you exhale, allow yourself to become completely present in this moment. There's nowhere else you need to be right now. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to figure out. For these next few moments, you simply get to be. Begin to notice the places where your body connects with the surface beneath you. Feel yourself supported. Imagine roots gently extending downward from beneath you. They move through the floor, into the soil, deeper and deeper into the earth. There's nothing you need to force. You are simply connected, supported, grounded, safe in this moment. Take another deep breath. And with your exhale, allow your body to soften just a little more. Now, in your mind, imagine yourself standing at the beginning of a beautiful path. Don't worry about seeing everything perfectly. Simply allow the image to form however it comes to you. Perhaps your path winds through a forest. Maybe it crosses an open field. Perhaps there are mountains in the distance. Maybe you see flowers, tall grasses, or ancient trees. Your path belongs entirely to you. Notice the air. Notice the temperature. Notice the ground beneath your feet. And somewhere in the distance, you can see a warm golden light. You don't know exactly where the path leads, but something inside you knows that it's okay to continue. So you begin walking. Step after step after step. There is no hurry. As you walk, you begin to notice that you're carrying a bag. It has been with you for so long that perhaps you had almost forgotten it was there. And as you continue walking, you become aware of its weight. Inside this bag are things that you've carried with you. Old fears, expectations, regrets, stories you've told yourself, responsibilities that were never really yours, things you've outgrown. Maybe there are relationships, habits, beliefs, disappointments, or worries inside your bag. You don't have to name them all. You don't even have to understand them. Simply notice the weight. And ask yourself quietly, what am I carrying that I am ready to put down? whatever comes to you is enough. And if nothing comes, that's okay too. As you continue along your path, you notice something ahead. Standing peacefully beside the trail is a magnificent lion. There is nothing frightening about this lion. Its presence feels steady. It feels calm, strong. Its eyes meet yours. And somehow you understand that it has been waiting for you. The lion doesn't ask you to become fearless. It doesn't ask you to prove anything. It simply stands there, completely comfortable in its own strength. And as you look at this beautiful animal, you are reminded that courage doesn't mean never feeling afraid. Sometimes courage is simply deciding, I am ready to take the next step. The lion turns and begins walking beside you. Not ahead of you, not behind you, beside you. You continue the journey together. Soon, the path opens into a beautiful clearing. In the center is a small stream of crystal clear water. Can you hear it? You and the lion stop beside it, and somehow you know this is where you can put down the bag. You gently remove it from your shoulders. Feel how different your body feels without its weight. Place it beside the water. You don't have to throw anything away. You don't have to fight with your past. You simply acknowledge, I don't need to carry all of this forward with me. Imagine opening the bag. One by one, allow whatever you are ready to release and leave it. Maybe you see words, images, feelings, objects, colors. Maybe you simply feel the bag becoming lighter. There's no right way to experience this. With each breath out, quietly say to yourself or think it in your mind, I release what no longer serves me. Breathe in and out. I release what no longer serves me. Again, breathe in and out. I release what no longer serves me. Watch as the flowing water carries away everything you are ready to release. Not because those experiences didn't matter, not because they never happened, but because they are no longer needed to determine where you are going. When you're ready, stand again. The lion is waiting. You notice that golden light that you saw in the distance is much closer now. Together you follow it, and soon you arrive at a beautiful gateway. Imagine this gateway however you'd like. It might be made from stone, light, trees, a portal, flowers, stars, or perhaps it's simply an opening in the landscape. Beyond it is warm, golden light. You stand at the threshold. Behind you is everything you've already lived. Every lesson, every mistake, every victory, every version of yourself that helped bring you here. Ahead of you is possibility. The lion stands beside you, and before you step through, ask yourself, what would my life feel like if I truly trusted myself? What am I ready to welcome? Who am I becoming? You don't need every answer. You don't need to know exactly how you're going to get there. You only need to be willing to take the next step. Take a deep breath in, and in your mind, step through the gate. Feel the warmth surrounding you. Feel the light on your face. And notice what is waiting on the other side. Perhaps you see your future home, people you love, work that fulfills you, adventure, peace, financial security, creativity, healthier boundaries, more laughter, more time. Maybe you simply see yourself, not a perfect version of yourself, not someone completely different, just you, living more fully aligned with what matters to you. Notice how this version of you stands, how they breathe, how they move through the world. Notice the expression on their face. And most importantly, notice how it feels to be them. Don't just look at your future. Feel it. Your future self begins walking toward you. As they approach, notice their eyes. There is something familiar there, because this person isn't a stranger. They're already a part of you. Ask them quietly, what do I need to know? Then listen. Maybe you hear words. Maybe an image appears. Maybe you simply experience a feeling. Whatever comes through is enough. Before your future self leaves, they place something into your hands. Look down. What did they give you? Maybe it's an object, a crystal, a key, a flower, a word, a color, a light, or simply a feeling. You don't have to understand it right now, just receive it. And quietly say, I am open to what is aligned with my highest good. The lion walks toward you once more. It stands beside you, steady and strong. Look into its eyes and allow it to remind you. You do not have to know the entire path. You only have to take the next aligned step. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to leave behind versions of yourself that you've outgrown. You are allowed to want something different. And you are allowed to create a life that feels like your own. Place your hand over your heart and repeat silently or aloud, I release what no longer serves me. I trust what I am becoming. I welcome what is aligned with my highest good. I have the courage to take the next step. Now I ask that you bring your awareness back to our collective crystal grid or the grid that you created tonight. Just bring your awareness there and imagine a gentle golden light surrounding your grid. See the light expanding outward across your room, across your community, connecting gently with every person participating tonight, not changing anyone, not deciding anyone else's path, simply connecting all of us through one shared intention. And together, let us hold these words. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. Again, may we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. One final time. May we release what no longer serves us and welcome what is aligned with our highest good. Take one more moment here with me. Think about something that already exists in your life that you are grateful for. Something small is enough. The fact that you woke up this morning, or it could be a person, a place, a memory, your home, your breath, your body carrying you through another day, a lesson you've learned, a second chance, something that made you smile. Let yourself feel gratitude for what is already here, while remaining open to what is still coming. I want you to begin bringing your awareness back to your physical body. Notice your breathing. Notice the surface beneath you. Notice the temperature of the room. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll your shoulders gently if that feels good to you. take one final deep breath in with me and slowly breathe it out. Remember, you don't have to become your future self tonight. You simply just have to make one choice, then another, that moves you toward your future self. The gate isn't somewhere outside of you, and this next step is yours. So whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you all so much for sharing this space with me. Before we move on tonight, just take a moment and look at this beautiful grid that we've all created together. Look at your grid if you built one. And just let it be that physical reminder of what you chose tonight to release and what you're ready to welcome in and the person that you're choosing to become. You don't need to know exactly how everything will unfold. Just keep taking the next aligned step. You can join me in saying, thank you, universe. More, please.